Hi, today is the 22nd, 2016, and I know this is going to be a little bit of a short vlog, but I have this problem that I want to see if some of you guys can figure out what's going on. I got this new, still in the box cassette player that was like brand new out of the box. It probably wasn't brand new in general, but it was brand new out of the box. Well, what happened was I came home with it from my mom's. She gave it to me, and she got it for me from a flea market from somebody. And I got this tape player home. And the first thing that happened was it started making a weird rattling. No, not on its own. I shook it and it was rattling really weird and something. So I figured, oh hey, something is loose in there. I think the battery hook for the inside, the battery that goes. Actually, inside, not the battery with the spring, not the spring part, but the inside of the hook part that's on the inside broke off or something. I have no idea, but because now the battery, like when I shake it, because when I first shook it out, because I had put it in backwards, it was not coming out. So I'm thinking of probably that, but I'm not sure, or the reason it was easy to come out when I shook it out was because I put it in the right way. Yeah, that would probably explain it. It's because I put it in the right way. Well, anyway, what happened was, first it started rattling. Secondly, the hook for the... Oh, yep. The hook came out of the... If you could see this, this is what was in... I think this is what was in the hook for the battery compartment, or this end was from the battery, the inside. I think this was from the inside, the hook that goes into the battery must have came apart. What happened was also the motor, the second thing was the motor started making a funny noise. And then, like, when I turned it on a few minutes later, it was like... I could hear it in my headphones also. And even after the motor had stopped, that conked out, it was still going in my headphones. It was just terrible. It's one of the more original Walkmans and stuff. At least I think it's an original Walkman because it has 3, or a Walkman brand at least, because it's 3, or it's a knockoff brand. I'm thinking it's probably a knockoff of Walkman or something. I'm not exactly sure what brand it even is, but yeah. Anyway, the motor, and I opened the battery compartment thing. Is battery. I knocked it open and I broke the hook of the and what happened? I was trying to bend the hook to get it to fit in there, and the hook broke off because it was loose in there because I had accidentally knocked it open, or knocked the battery cover off, and that was an accident because I wasn't looking. I was not really paying attention to what I was doing, and I accidentally hit it and knocked the cover off of the plate. I put the cover back on, but yeah, I got it back on, but it actually fits better without the hook, so without the little hook. So I just opened it thinking that was the problem. And then I opened up the tape player to see, something's going wrong with the motor. Well, the one lens thing wasn't, the one cylinder, I didn't realize that cylinder was not supposed to spin. Now I figured that out this morning as I woke up. I'm figuring that out now that cylinder does not spin. It's just there to protect the insides. But anyway, what happened was the motor, when I finally got around to checking, when I finally figured out where the motor was, it was hot. I mean, it was like burning hot. It was like really hot. I mean, well, not burning hot, but it was really, really hot. Hot to the touch. So I knew that the player was probably overheated. And then the other motor, and well, this morning it did the, which it was not doing again last night, because after the few times it did that, it would not run at all. The motor wouldn't. And so I know that it's cooling off, but it needs to cool for another several hours. Oh, goodness gracious. It needs to not be used for another several hours. So yeah, this morning I tried to, like I said, I tried again, it was like, and it stopped, and then I tried a few minutes later, and it was a little stronger. And it sounded like, you know how a car gets when it has a blown engine, or when it starts sputtering. That's what the motor was doing, is sputtering. So I think it's overheated. Because it was not the battery, because I just put brand new batteries in it. So, last night. So, yeah, and I tried like 2 different sets of batteries. I tried like 4 different AA batteries. It's like, because it takes 2. I tried 2 sets of 2 AA batteries. It was a nightmare. So, I'm wondering if you guys agree with me that it's overheated, or if there's maybe something else going on. Please let me know in the comments section. I would let you listen to it, but it's cooling off right. In fact, I will actually let you listen to it and listen to what it sounds like. Oh my god, fuck. Yep. Hear that? That is what happens when your tape player gets overheated. I am looking for a replacement player just in case. Just in case that's not the problem. I wish it would work if I opened it up, but it won't. So that's the noise it's making. And I will put my headphones up to it and let you listen to what it sounds like through the headphones. And no, I was not taking bad care of it or anything. Like, I was listening to a tape on it, and then it started this last night. Like, I was listening to a book on it, and it started doing that. So, yeah, I was listening to the book Skinny Dip on it, and it started making weird noises. So, making funny. The radio still works, though, but because the motor has nothing to do with the radio. It's for the tape feature. See, this is what it sounds like. See, that's what it sounds like with the headphones in. Now you tell me, you let me know. I have a feeling this is overheated. and it needs to cool off because it's a little more consistent now. Trying to work now. So I know that the motor's probably overheated. But would you let me know so I can confirm if this is overheated? I think it is overheated, but let me know in the comments what you think.